Hi! So I am finally getting to sit down and actually do a little bit of work today. That's kind of the story of my day. Well, I wanted to talk to you guys about my first time, since this is like a first timer group. So I know some of you guys have been through the Beachbody programs and this is a reboot group for you, but for the most part, this is like a first timer group. So I want to talk to you about the first time I worked out at home, how awful it was, and how awful it was for quite some time until I figured out my mojo. So a little bit about me if you don't know who I am. My name's Melissa. I'm pretty sure you know that part. But I used to be a huge gym rat and I actually still really, really like the gym environment, the group X classes, any type of, I'm a runner. So like I love in-person fitness. So when I first looked at the Beachbody programs, I actually wasn't interested in the fitness. I was all about the nutrition because I knew exactly how to be consistent with exercise. I just wasn't getting any results. Like I was really flipping frustrated. So when I first looked at it, I wasn't even really interested in the container system. I wanted the Shakeology because I couldn't poop. I'm just going to lay it out there, man. If you got digestion issues, this is going to be wonderful for you. It should be. Anyways, it's not a laxative. You're not going to shit your pants, but that was really why I looked into it. Okay. So when I first started with the at-home fitness, it was a struggle because I kept my gym membership for a full year. My first year of coaching, I did mostly, well, it kind of like, I like trickled into it. The first program I did half gym, half at home. And my first workout, I was like, this sucks. Because I was used to doing group exercise classes where you have like people around you doing burpees and tuck jumps. And like, I'm the hardcore fitness girl. If I don't feel like I'm dying, then I don't like that workout. Like, I am not a yoga person. I don't want to take a walk. I want you to kill me. So it was really, really hard for me to transition. Okay, that kind of like quiet. And then I decided my kids were annoying me. So I went and I moved my gym to the basement. So my second program that I ever did was the 21 Day Fix Extreme. And I committed to just the program. Like it was the first time I didn't go to the gym for 21 days. And I was terrified. So what I did was I grabbed all my gym friends and they did the program with me. Like they all hopped on board after they saw my results from the first month following the meal plan. I lost like 13 pounds doing less workouts because half my workouts were cut in half. You know, I was doing like 90 minutes at the gym and 30 minutes at home. So they saw my results. Anyways, first time I did it, it was in my basement and I was really, really scared. Like I have a trust issue with food and I have a trust issue with fitness. And I always had that in my brain that I had to over exercise and under eat to get results. And I could never lose those last 10 to 15 pounds. Hey, Janelle. Hey, Darren. So that's kind of where I started from. So I go to my basement and that was terrible too. You want to know why it was terrible? Because my kids kept coming down and interrupting me. And that was just something that I wasn't used to. But eventually, like 2 weeks into that one, they kind of settled down. And what I realized was, if you have kids, they just want to be in the room with you. Like they just want to smell you. I don't know. It's like if you're a parent, you're going to know what I'm talking about. So if you're riding that struggle bus that your house is too quiet or your kids are interrupting you, don't feel like that's abnormal. And don't feel like you can't go to your local gym or do a group event. But for me, what happened over the course of a year, it took me a year to cancel my gym membership. And I remember when I did it, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I am canceling my gym membership because I literally used to live at the gym. I am talking 7 days a week, 4 years solid, no results, which was the problem. Okay. So over the course of the year, I learned that for me and my family, it just works better to roll out of bed and not have to drive to the gym and do my workout. Now, is that the case for everybody? Is that going to work for everybody? No, some people are still going to want to do, like we have coaches on our team that go to CrossFit. We have coaches that are fitness instructors, like at the Y, one of my coaches, Bridget, she teaches Zumba and body pump and she still coaches but she couldn't eat either. She was like me, like chronic over exerciser, chronic under eater, just couldn't find that balance. So here's my suggestion. Think about where you're going to work out. think about what your workout space is going to be. You're going to need some minimal equipment for this test group, okay? I think it's like a set of hand weights. You could probably do without, honestly. If you don't want to invest, grab a jug of water or a jug of milk or some freaking canned peas. I don't know. Don't like overthink it, but think about where you're going to do your workout. Think about when you're going to work out during the day, and then have a backup plan for when you're going to work out, especially if you're super busy, you have a high stress job, or maybe you have kiddos. People steal your time. Sometimes you're going to oversleep. Okay, like say you want to commit to, this is going to be your 7 days, and you're going to commit to working out in the morning. That's your goal. Well, what happens if you oversleep? You got to have a backup plan when you work out at home, because it's a little bit different than the gym, right? You don't have a class time. You have to create one. So whatever your class time is. And that motivation and socialization and accountability that you get from the gym, when I first started, the very first month, I opted out of a challenge group. I've never even been in a challenge group except one that I'm running, ever. Like, I don't know what other people do in challenge groups. I told my coach, like, nah, like, I really didn't have any faith. I planned on returning my kit. I thought I would hate it. I didn't do a challenge group. And so I think that's why I had that disconnect at working out at home. When I did my second month, it was February, so it was freezing cold. And I was like, by the end, I was like, damn, I do not miss warming up my car to do it. And since I had all of my gym friends in my online accountability group, it was like, poof. I was like, oh, now I understand how people work out at home. Like, it's still challenging at times, right? You have to be very self-motivated to work out at home, but it's awesome once you get into it. And so I don't want anybody to ever feel like you can't do the gym. But if you find that it's a struggle to get to the gym, this does work as a solution. So do what works for you. For the 7 days, commit to the 7 days of Beachbody, because you're going to get the full effect of what you're doing. So you can track like results, how it really does impact you. And then you can decide from there what you want to do. So like I said, we have the full year streaming pass, which can be a supplement for people or a full-time solution. It really just depends on your lifestyle, what your goals are, how much you want to push your fitness. But those are just my 2 cents. Like those are my tips. Those like I'm kind of flashing back to when I first started and like how long ago it was. And I love that they came out with this, because I've never really done a group like this before. And it's such a great opportunity to see how people are going to handle the challenges that come with working out at home, being your own biggest motivator. It's crazy, but it's so empowering, and it builds so much confidence to say, you know what, I don't need a group of people around me to do my workout. I am capable. I am strong enough to do this. It gives you that kind of like that little boost. So I'm excited to see who really, really loves it. And I can't wait to learn more about you guys. Have an awesome night, and good luck. We were going to be setting up the group a couple days early so we can get you prepped, and then we'll go from there. Okay, bye.